On the evening of March 14, 1793, in Queenston, Upper Canada, Chloe Cooley resisted. It was a moment that would change the course of enslavement in Canada and help shape the country's history. After the American Revolution, the prevalence of enslavement in Canada grew, which fueled the abolitionist movement. Hearing rumors that enslavement could be banned, some decided to sell what was legally considered their property while they still could. Like Sergeant Adam Vrooman, who was the enslaver of Chloe Cooley.
It is difficult to really give a full picture of who Chloe Cooley was as an individual. As an enslaved person, she did not write and leave her own records. Slavery was an institution that sought to remove and rob the personhood and the humanity of those who were enslaved. She was someone who, in different ways, attempted to challenge her enslavement by Adam Vrooman. She ran away for short periods of time. She endeavored to do things that would help to improve her condition, even though she was held in bondage.
But Cooley could not escape her enslavement. On that March evening, Vrooman bound her and dragged her to the shores of the Niagara River, where he forced her onto a small boat. She fought back, hard, screaming and struggling to get free. She resisted, but she was overpowered, taken to New York State, and sold. Although history doesn't tell us what happened to Cooley after this night, it is not where her story ends. Some witnessed her resistance that night and provided testimony of the event to Lieutenant Governor John Graves Simcoe, who opposed slavery.
What happened is that Simcoe, who was already an abolitionist, he got this eyewitness account as evidence, as support for his legislation that he was looking to pass. Simcoe was able to pass this act to limit slavery on July 9th, 1793, which helped to limit slavery in Canada.
The legislation banned the importation of enslaved people to Upper Canada and ruled that the children of enslaved women would be freed when they turned 25. The act also created a legal refuge for those fleeing enslavement in other countries. This would help pave the way for at least 30,000 freedom-seeking Black Americans to make the dangerous journey north to Canada. Finally, in 1833, over 40 years after Chloe Cooley fought against her abduction, Britain officially abolished enslavement throughout its empire.
Her pain and her suffering and her bondage, in a sense, did open up a gateway to freedom for others, even though it was denied to her. And that as part of our endeavor to better understand our history, that it's incumbent upon us to recognize the realities of enslavement and to seek to heal and to reconcile through that. And so I do hope that Chloe Cooley's story, in bringing it up in this particular way in these different platforms in 2023 and beyond, continues to be remembered.